Hello, today we're taking a look at Missing Translation. This is a free puzzle game, visual puzzle game on Steam, of course, because pretty much every game I play is on Steam. Maybe that'll change, maybe it won't. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. Apparently this has no text to it. We shall be the man! The man with the amazing hair. Look at that hair. Oh, he's just typing away. Like nobody's business. Oh, and now he's sleeping. Is your life dreary and dull, friend? He's taking a nice little midnight stroll. What are you looking for, friend? Are you looking for fulfillment? If so, you should probably go elsewhere, because this is us we're talking about. Your life is probably going to go terribly downhill very soon. Probably because of that thing. Bye, friend. I get the feeling we're going to need to capture these squarular objects. They seem to be falling in random positions all over the place. Well, look, we're now this man. And it appears the controls are the arrow keys and E. I don't know what E does. Probably interact. Well, I don't think we're getting anywhere by being here. We're gonna have to go elsewhere. Come, friend. Let's go see what we can do. There's not much here, is there? Just this. Enter that doorway. Do as you will. I feel as though we have stumbled upon the first of the puzzles. There's a large board. Let's activate this thing. Does nothing. There's a large board that happens to be empty and is now slightly full because we clicked something. Oh, I see. Oh, this is simple, friends. I'm ridiculous. Look, see these? There's this, which is the main control scheme, but there's also this little black tile that has a number of dashes. That is no doubt the order in which you're supposed to click them. Oh my lord! What is your name, my friend, who is so intelligent as to complete that puzzle so quickly? He shall be named Herbert. And Herbert shall be his name. Herbert, look above you. There is a ledge, I think. I think that's a ledge. I wonder if we can ever get up to that ledge. I don't know. Oh. Herbert, that's a ravine. It's not even a very long ravine. Herbert, if you were perhaps a bit more athletically inclined, you could jump that ravine. But Herbert, unfortunately, is not athletically inclined. We have learned who Herbert is. He is some sort of computer maniac. Probably not a computer maniac. He just works on his computer all day long. It's all that he does. That being said, that's very similar to myself, but that doesn't matter. Herbert, look above you. There's a turbine. I feel that we need to have that animal fling itself into the turbine, become ground meat so that we may feast upon it and not die of starvation in this terrible area. Well, this door has the thing above it, which either means that by going in here we'll get that thing, or oh my lord almighty. What? What is this? What is this? Okay, so we've got arrow keys and Q. Okay. What? What? I just pressed it. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, 2 out of 25? Oh, this is gonna be terrible. So this is one of those games, you know, you have to... Oh, Q to reset, I see. So we have to make sure that we go along a path that covers all of the black squares in a single go. Which at this point isn't very difficult. I mean, look at it, it's quite easy. I'm just spinning around in circles and it's simple. But no doubt, given that there are 25 iterations of this that we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately, it's not going to remain easy. I mean, watch this. I'm no doubt going to ruin this terribly, I say, as I complete it without any effort at all. Herbert, why are you so intelligent? Herbert, you need to be less intelligent so that we get stuck up on something. See, Herbert, this is where we'll get stuck up. I swear to God, no, we won't. No, I've already seen how to do it, Herbert. Herbert, your brain is the size of a friggin' cantaloupe. How does it even fit in your head if it's the size of a cantaloupe? A cantaloupe is probably roughly the size of your head to begin with. Herbert's entire inner matter is just completely and totally just his brain, and that's how he completes these stinking puzzles so quickly. I mean, my lord, Herbert's some sort of ridiculous genius. If you're a ridiculous genius, Herbert, why did you have to go on a midnight walk because you were sad? You would think that you'd be genius enough to figure out how to create a pill that makes you happy so you never have to be concerned about the fact that you are sad. But then again, that also sounds like a terrible way to deal with that problem. But, you know, Herbert, you can deal with your problems however you feel like. I am all about you just going for it. There we go, we did it again. Whew. I'd say my brain is working very hard, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. No. I'll admit, this one is a bit puzzling. Herbert, I'm not immediately aware of how to... Oh, no, Herbert, I've become aware of a potential means for dealing with this situation. Just like this, Herbert. There you are, Herbert. You may progress forwards, you may climb the ladder on into victory. Herbert doesn't want to climb the ladder into victory, unfortunately. I know he did, but he doesn't want to. He's a reluctant hero. He feels that, oh. That's unfortunate. Did I bugger it up? No, I didn't bugger it up. I thought I buggered it up for a second. Herbert, we almost buggered it up. You need to use more of your brain power. It's the size of a friggin' cantaloupe. How could you possibly get buggered up by anything if your brain is the size of a friggin' cantaloupe? Come on, Herbert, let's do this. Oh, it's easy for Herbert. Herbert knows everything. Herbert actually... And you might not think this is amazing, but Herbert created a self-brushing toothbrush. You'd say, oh, a toothbrush that brushes your teeth for you. No, it's a toothbrush that brushes itself. It was brilliant. He won a Nobel Prize for it. Why? I mean, why would you ask that question? Obviously, everyone needs a self-brushing toothbrush. What if your toothbrush gets dirty? If your toothbrush is dirty, it's not going to clean your teeth very properly. So Herbert was like, oh man, we need a self-brushing. Self-brushing? What does that even mean? A self-brushing toothbrush in order to prevent terrible things from occurring. That were, oh, good Lord, Herbert. Herbert, it's happened. All of your brilliance and your self-brushing toothbrush things, it didn't help us here. We failed! Herbert, you fool! You fool of a took! Why don't you throw yourself in next time and rid us of your madness? I just like saying that on occasion. It's a really, really good quote to yell at people. It's amazing. Okay, Herbert. You shall not fail us this time, Herbert. Herbert! Herbert, what you doing, Herbert? You already failed. 12 seconds! It was like 12 seconds and you failed us. It was less than 12 seconds. It was much less than 12 seconds. Watch, there we go. Herbert, that's much better. You have not failed. Herbert, you failed us again. Look, we can't go up there. We can't go anywhere anymore. Herbert, what have you done? Think about your actions, Herbert. Wait, your actions aren't your own? You're being controlled by an outside entity. Herbert, this is no time for your conspiracy theories, Herbert. Herbert, we failed again. Herbert, things are becoming quite difficult. Quite a bit more difficult than I presumed they would be. However, I think if we follow the similar pattern. No, I blew it again. We blew it again, Herbert. Perhaps we shouldn't try the same thing twice and expect different results. Herbert, you know what that means. That would mean that you're insane, Herbert. And for all we know, you may well be completely insane. But you're at least intelligent enough to complete that puzzle, which is something. Herbert, perhaps, I mean, that you could just be in an insane asylum right now, Herbert. I just thought of that. I mean, I say you might be insane, but you actually legitimately may well be completely insane, Herbert. Herbert, we blew it again. Herbert is such a letdown. I mean, has there ever been a time in the world where you looked upon Herbert and said, Herbert, you're doing a good job. Herbert, your self-brushing toothbrush was a brilliant idea. Herbert, you've literally saved the entire country from a terrible economic meltdown. I've never thought any of those things once. Not even a single time. We blew it again, Herbert. Oh, poor Herbert. Perhaps I shouldn't be so hard on Herbert. On the other hand, he did just fail again. For all the light bulbs over Herbert's head, he's not particularly intelligent. Well, I mean, I'll give it to Herbert. It is a difficult puzzle. It's not the easiest puzzle in the world. It's really not the easiest puzzle in the world because apparently we can't succeed at it. Apparently, I'm terrible. Herbert, that plan didn't make any sense. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Just sitting, making these things disappear. What did these things ever do to us that made us want to make them disappear? I think these, what would appear to be terrible black creatures, are actually simply misunderstood black creatures. They are actually quite happy living in their world of terrible, disgusting death. Herbert, I want to discuss with you the whole having pretty much done the same exact pattern like at least 4 times now. And oddly enough, no matter how many times we do it, doesn't fix anything. Oh my lord, I need to use my brain power and Herbert's brain power as well, because Herbert's brain power is far beyond any of our brain power, that's for sure. That's no good. Yeah, no, that's no good. Oh my lord. I yelled at this for being easy before. Why did I not yell at it for being too hard? Perhaps it then would have made itself easier instead of making itself more difficult. Okay, wait. Let's think about this. If we go up, we have to deal with the one on the left, because the one on the left will have to be the last block that we move into. That is a thought. If we move to the right, the one above has to be the last one that we move into. That's being said, tried both of them. Neither of them worked! Didn't work out very well at all. Let's try this again. How shall we alter the plan so as to make it a bit more intelligent? I see. Oh, look at that. That was more intelligent than last time. but not brilliantly intelligent, because I don't think it's gonna work. No, mates, it's really not going to work. Oh, poor Herbert. Poor Herbert, stuck forever dealing with a puzzle. Imagine if you were in this situation and you had to deal with these ridiculous puzzles, ridiculous little creatures on them. I would be quite annoyed at the entire situation. And by quite annoyed, I mean I'd probably, like, I don't know, try to kill something. And I'd probably succeed in killing it because I would be irate like nobody's business. Herbert, get off that puzzle. We're going elsewhere. Come on, Herbert. I'm done with just flicking little things above and making black little critters disappear. What's in here, Herbert? Looks like a grand mausoleum ballroom. Not a mausoleum because that would be a dead person. Oh, look. Well, his name appears to be written in cuneiform, and he has the Japanese character for mountain above him, Yama. And this appears to be a chair, and we're going into some sort of dining room or office room? I don't know. Oh, it's a school. I see. That must be the emblem of the school. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Interesting method of counting, I must say. Let us enter here and see what is within. 1 plus 1 equals 4. I'm sorry. 1 plus 1 does not equal 4. That's just wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 3 equals 5. What is this one? 5 minus 5. Is that 5? That's 6 minus 6 equals 0. This triangular thing is 0. Do you understand? Do you understand this number system? Look upon the top of the blackboard, and you can see the numbers written out from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brilliant, isn't it? It's just brilliant. Let's go see if we can use that anywhere. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. If we can't, I'm going to have Herbert smash his head against the blackboard until he gets the actual memory of that out of his face. Yowza, mate, what's up? This guy looks slightly terrifying. Can we click this? Oh, look at this. What in the world? Apparently, we can simply talk. Okay, let's attempt to execute this. What should we say to this creature? Let us tell it 2. 2. No? Not 2. You seem quite happy. Perhaps you are interested in 9? Oh, wait, wrong button. There we go. Are you interested in 9, my friend? Not interested in 9. I don't know what this creature wants. Oh, look, we can click to move. I don't like that. I'm gonna continue to use this. Get out of my face, disgusting screen of death! Wait, one last try. I said get out of my face, disgusting screen of death, but I saw something interesting. 2? No, he doesn't like 2. Get out! Not all about you. Okay, the screen of death has not revealed its secrets to us. But we have learned a basic number system, and apparently a method of speech. Let's just say it right here. We will speak the language of the people. This is the title of our school. Should we have tried that? Over on the screen? I'm gonna go back and talk to Screeny. I'm gonna yell the title of the school at him. I'm just gonna yell, blah! And just vomit all over the ground. And the screen's gonna be like, yeah, no, that was actually right. That was exactly what we wanted. Let's try this. How about your school? Enter. Do you like that? Oh, sit down. Interesting. Wait. Wait a moment. Wait. Is this a translation machine? I think it might be some sort of ridiculous translation machine. When we said... I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it Yama because it's similar to the Japanese character from Mountain, okay? If you want to see it at some point... Oh, look! It's a woman! Hello, woman. School! What does that mean? Four? Question mark? Does that mean that you're confused? It looks like a question mark. See? Enter. I'm confused as well. It probably means confused. This is awkward. I'm gonna go back and see if I can communicate with the screen, because I think the screen is some sort of pictorial translation device. You might say that sounds like a very complicated thing to say, and it is actually a fairly complicated thing to say, pictorial translation device. But on the other hand, it is a very useful term. Okay, so what she said to us the first time we talked to her was this. What does this mean? Can you tell us? No. Can't tell us. Can you tell me what this means? Question mark. Yes, I already knew that. I knew that it was a question mark! Maybe I said it wrong? Maybe I need a different accent. How does that feel? No, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like... I don't know what she said. I am under the impression that it is some sort of method of translation, but I don't know precisely how to use it because apparently I can't talk, which is concerning because we kind of need to be able to talk. Because if we can't talk, we're gonna have a small problem. Because this woman apparently wants to speak to us. Woman! Speak to me again. I'm going to say school. You respond with that, which the translation device did not want to accept. What if I say it right back to you? You're just confused. Don't be confused, woman. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, good God. I know there was a door with a little square thing over it. I don't even care. I'm going over here. Look, they're creatures. Perhaps we can have a chat with them. I say have a chat with them. We're probably not going to be able to communicate very well with them. Hello? How are you? School! School? House? What does that mean? I feel like this character might be a character? How would we convey that? Like this? Can I have a mug of your best beverage? No? I can't have a mug of your greatest beverage. What if I say it on the left instead of on the right? Pretty much I'm just gonna tilt my head to the left while I say it. No, she doesn't understand. What if I attempt to say to you what the woman said to me earlier? Here, I'm just like spouting nonsense at this point. She has no clue. Not a clue. Stop looking at me. Stop it! I don't know! I don't know what I'm doing. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to convey to me. Who are you? School! School is all I know how to say. Oh, and a few numbers, but that, you know. What does that mean? What? He said this. He said that. What does that mean? X. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. You're ugly! Oh God, I'm going this way. What's in here? There's a puzzle in here, isn't there? Oh, good Lord. I tried to communicate, but it didn't work out. Feast upon the rotation. Oh, I know these kinds of puzzles. Where were these puzzles? Dead space. It's totally Dead Space. It's kind of like this. Kind of, but not quite like these puzzles. So with any hope, my previous experience in the world of Dead Space, shooting many terrible creatures, will assist me in the... Don't do that, Herbert! You need to remain on the console so that I can speak while we spin things. As I was saying, perhaps my experience killing terrible zombies in Dead Space will assist us in this situation. Let's hit E, and then Q, and then not E, Herbert. I know, Herbert, technically it was me. I was the one who hit E. But I'm blaming you, Herbert, because it's much more fun to blame you than it is to blame myself. Take a note of that, people. It's just a true fact. Boom, we got this. This one seems easy. This can't be nearly as hard as the first one we saw. I mean, look at this. It's so obvious. We just click like that, and then we need to point all of these. I feel like I'm just gonna completely eat my words as I said that it's gonna be really easy. It's probably gonna be pretty difficult once we get like an entire screen full of these things. I mean, look, they just got smaller. They literally just got smaller than they were before. You can't do that. You can't do that! My Lord. Okay. Sorry, people, my brain just started working like nobody's business. Okay, we're gonna point that way. That can't be like this, can it? It can't. What? Oh, can it? No, it can't. No, people, it can't be this way. I think we need to have that one that way. And then somehow attempt to... Oh, Lord, that can't work. People, I've become confused again. It only took about 5 seconds for everything to just go terribly downhill. Okay, so... Let's look at this guy. Do we want all white? Not certain we want all white. Although... if that's white... This has to be white, and that becomes black. Oh, I think we just did it. Maybe? Yes, we did. Yes? No, we didn't. No, we didn't! Yes, we did! Wait, we didn't do it? Wait, black on black, white. Oh, good God! Good Lord Almighty! Burn in hell, you heathens! God. Okay. This has taught us a good lesson in not being idiots. So I'm gonna point this one. It's true, it did teach us a good lesson about not being an idiot. Anyway, I think this one has to be oriented this way, which will dictate pretty much all of the maneuvers of all of the other ones. Can that work? Can that possibly work? Can it, in any situation, ever work? No, it can't. You can point that way. You can point this away. This can't work either. So what if we flip this one this way? Okay, we're asking the good questions, people. Sometimes we have to ask the hard questions in order to ask the hard questions. That doesn't work, so perhaps this will work. Okay, we are putting forward a difficult attempt. No. Oh, wait a minute. People, eat it. Eat it, puzzle! It's only 7 out of 25. Herbert, why are you not better at this? Put your back into it, Herbert. That's not actually going to help you, but I mean, you know, try to put your back into it. Well, this one at least has some indication of where we should go, which is helpful. Perhaps we can point it. That didn't help at all. Did it not help at all? Do I want it to help at all? You shall not help me ever, period, you cretin. I hate you. Burn in hell. Wow, wait, what? We did it? I just randomly flicked that one. Good job, Herbert. I think Herbert actually just had a mind of his own and just was like, who is this guy just screaming at a screen and trying to solve puzzles, when in fact he's really terrible at solving puzzles. Well, Herbert, you know what I have to say about that? School! That's all we got. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, well, not next time. What am I talking about? Next time, good Lord, I'm so rooted into the normal ending of episodes that I just couldn't even break it. Herbert, you need to slap me in the face. Please, slap me hard. He's in a video game, he can't slap me. That's unfortunate. Anyway, this is Missing Translation. It seems quite good. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. I like the fact that it has the pictorial language, which for me, as a person who does cryptography just on the side, kind of like, you know, linguistic style stuff on the side, I enjoyed quite a bit. I'm like, oh, I get to figure out how to speak some ridiculous language in which all I know how to say is school! And I get to scream school at everyone. You can't do that in real life, can you? I mean, they're gonna send you to like an insane asylum for screaming school at people. It'd be strange. Anyway, it's a good game. It is free, so it's pretty much worth the play. I don't know how any game that's decent is not worth no money. But yeah, there we go. Decent game, good game. I like it. You should like it too. If you don't like it, I mean, that's your opinion, but I'm probably gonna hate you. Just saying. Nah, I'm not gonna hate you. We'll be friends, or we can be enemies, depending on what you want. I don't know. Anyway, this outro is so long! Anyway, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.